Hey guys, what's up? So, I've never done anything like this before, but I figured, you know what, I have a great webcam. It can focus at 1080p and 60 frames a second, and I just bought a brand new microphone that can actually record professionally. So, I have the setup for it. I figured why not make some personal videos of myself and talking. And since I can't really do much about the car, and this whole YouTube channel is about my car, I figured I would just record myself and give you guys a little update about what's going on. So, as you know, the last video that I made was just off my cell phone. It was just a quick update at the beginning of winter. I live in a very cold state with winters, and it takes a long time before spring and summer gets here, which is a good thing in a way, because I got the opportunity to start building my car's motor this summer and spring, I should say. So, I took it apart last fall, started over this winter, and it's been a long winter. I've been working a lot, I'm going to school, and it's just been very hectic. So, as you all know, I have a pretty big surprise for you guys come spring slash summerish of 2016 whenever I get it all put back together and whenever I get all my parts back. Actually, on Monday of this exact week, which would have been, I believe, the 22nd, I actually sent out my parts. I don't know if I want to be very specific on them, but I will say this. Lots of parts underneath the hood are being powder coated, one of a kind color, and it was something that took me 2 months alone to find someone willing to do it. And I have a very good friend who is going to be doing it for me. And with that being said, I talked to him about it over Facebook and ended up actually deleting my Facebook, not because of any of this, but for other reasons, personal reasons, and I just don't like Facebook. Never had a reason to keep it, never needed to keep it now. So, after I got a hold of him, got his personal information, talked pricing, he found out that he could do the color for me and get the color. We got it all settled. Wrote it down on a notepad and sent him all my parts after I removed them. It took me, like I said, 2 months to do all this, the removal, the packaging up, the making sure he has the right paint code, that it's going to be all done correctly and how I want it. And again, it's going to be powder coated, not painted. And whatever else options are out there, all I know is a painting and powder coating and maybe a rattle canning, if you want to call it that. But it is going to be powder coated, which is the highest grade temperature ratings, and it won't chip, crack, paint, change colors, none of that stuff. So it's going to be the highest grade paint ish, you could consider it, that's going to be on all my parts. So they're all metal because they have to be, I guess you could say, more or less, because they're going to be going in an oven and baking at very high degrees. I think it's like 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's very, very, very hot. And of course, plastic would just be melted at like 200 degrees or less than that. I don't know what a melting point is of plastic. But, anyways, so these parts are all off. Took me 2 months to find it. Got the guy to do it. Got the paint. And now the parts are all sent off as of the 22nd. Like I said, 3 days ago I sent them off, and it should be there tomorrow, which is Friday. This video was made on Thursday the 25th of 2016, February. They will be there tomorrow, 26th of February of 2016. I'm just documenting this for my own personal self. Anyways, he's gonna have the parts tomorrow, Friday, and when he gets them, he said it should take about 2 weeks. I'm assuming it's going to take anywhere between 2 weeks and a month, so 4 weeks ish. And I'm fine with that because I don't need the parts yet. With working and with school, I really won't be able to touch the car again until April, late March, April. So right now we're in February. We're going to be hitting March here very soon. And I mean, I don't know if I'd even be able to get to it until at least the third or fourth week of March, anyways, let alone the very first part of April. So I'm not in any rush, and I want him to take his time. I will tell you one part that I am having done. It's pretty obvious. My Gen 5 supercharger, that's getting done, powder coated, and they're all going to be the same color. So that's one thing that I'm big on. As far as the actual pulley that's going to be on the supercharger, the Gen 5, the modular pulley system, I actually have my old one sitting right here from ZZP. This is the modular pulley. This one was just black. And I talked to the guy and I asked him, I said, you know, would you be able to powder coat that as well for me? Kind of talked about that a little bit, and we're going to talk colors. Like I said, I can't reveal any of the colors that I'm doing. They are one of a kind, and I want them to be one of a kind. And you will see them. Don't worry about that. I will make a video now that I know how to do all this, and I have the software, and I have the professional stuff, a 1080p camera, a brand new microphone that's professional grade, everything. So it's going to sound crisp, clean, and it's going to be amazing. These videos will be more often. I'm not sure I'm going to make very many like this where they're blogs, but as soon as I can, there will be a build video. I will show you more of what's done under the hood before I start on it. When I get the parts back, I will take videos and pictures. I don't know if I'll update them right away until they're actually on the car, but I will take it all. And then I'm going to make a montage and video as far as what they got done, what it looked like before, and what it looked like as I was building it, and when it's all done and said on the car. With that being said, guys, I am going to go ahead and leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed this little blog, or whatever you want to call it. I just wanted to get another video out there, as I do have people subscribing to me every single day, which is fantastic. I love that you guys are enjoying seeing my GTP, because it is the world to me. As you can see, I guess there's not really much to see in my room right here, but there's almost this entire wall right here is covered with GTP stuff. These are just a couple random posters where my fingers are pointing that I got at a car show. It was actually an auto show where they reveal concepts and stuff like that. And of course, I love the GTR, Challenger, and Charger, obviously. And then those were when I took my gun safety class for my conceal and carry. So it's cool to have that stuff. But all this stuff right to my left here, that's all car stuff. And actually, there's my trophy right back there with my Grand Prix thing behind it. So I have stuff everywhere about my car. But anyways, moral of the story here is I'm not going to reveal anything. And I just wanted you guys to know that with as many subscribers as I'm getting, I cannot thank you enough, and I love that you enjoy it as much as I do, and I hope that I get more. I would love this YouTube channel to take off. I realize that it's a kind of narrow subject for YouTube and a channel to be just about a car, when there's people out there making, you know, videos that interest people more so than just a car, like games, or like, I don't know, that's all I can think of, because that's all I watch is game videos, like upcoming games or people playing in, you know, their perspective of the game. But anyways, I like the fact that I just made a car, you know, and this is my build, and this is my talent, and this is my passion. And with that, I made a YouTube channel. Didn't think it would even take off as much as it has. It's very small, in my opinion. I mean, there's a guy out there that has, you know, stereo systems, who started off as nothing, and he's got 1 million subscribers. I'm sitting at like, I think 100 or 200, so it's nothing like him. But I thank each and every one of you that has subscribed to me and is taking the time to watch any video I upload. I can make this long video about me talking right now, and you guys are going to sit there and you're going to be dragging that YouTube bar and fast forwarding it and wanting to get to know more, but I'm just talking to you guys personally to keep connected, because pretty much every comment I get on my YouTube channel, it automatically goes to my cell phone anyways, because my YouTube account is linked to my email, which is linked to my cell phone, because I have the app on my phone for my email. So every time you guys comment, it goes directly to my cell phone. So that's why I'm trying to make this video about talking, so it's almost like I can talk with you guys. If you guys would like to do like a live chat someday, I can live stream on YouTube, and I can do a live chat session where you guys, I set a date and a time and a time frame, maybe like dedicate an hour time frame or like a half hour time frame, depending on how many people are willing to be there, and you guys can just Q&A me. I can take my iPad, I can walk out to the car, I can live stream out in the car with the iPad. I can do pretty much anything you guys want. Just comment down below, let me know, and if you can, pass my channel around. I love the fact that I know most of you, or at least some of you I know, off of my Facebook when I had it, and you guys added me, and you have Grand Prix, or you have Buicks, or you have Monte Carlos, or anything that's a W body. Maybe you have something different, maybe you have like a V8 platform, or anything. It doesn't matter what you drive. I love all you guys. It's the fact that you're here, you're willing to watch my video, you're willing to listen to me. Yeah, sorry about that. you're willing to listen to me just blab about nothing right now. So, with that being said, I'm going to end the video with no longer talking and blabbing because you guys are bored. And I will say this: I love you guys. Pass my video around, copy and paste URL, copy and paste my channel direct link. Let them know that this is kind of what my channel is about, cars. Maybe just talking now, making a blog. If you guys would like, this is something I'd really love to know. A blog or an update video maybe once a month, maybe once every other week, or maybe every week, or maybe twice a week. Let me know. I don't mind sitting down here for 10 or 15 minutes and making a video. It's not hard. I'm not one of those guys that goes into heavy detail, making an intro, an outro, putting music into it, sitting here, and if I mess up on my talking, I don't edit that out and make a new clip and then clip that part and put that piece in that's re-edited. I don't take the time to do that. I'm just going to sit here and talk straight. If I mess up, I mess up. I'm sorry. You can correct me. But let me know if you guys want me to do live streams, dedicate a certain amount of time to it, dedicate a day, and then I'll see how many people I have willing to do it or not. Comment down below, pass my channel around, and let me know if you'd like me to do more of these types of videos, or just strictly stick to the camera in hand and going out to the car and showing you when I actually am doing things or making progress on the car. Again, the parts won't be to him, the guy that's doing my powder coating, until tomorrow, which is the 26th. That's a Friday. Today's Thursday the 25th. So there won't be anything as far as at least 2 to 3 weeks go until I even have the parts that I am having done to just even get started on the car back until probably 3 weeks out minimum. And I have a lot of little tedious things to do. I was trying to get my valve covers smoothed and painted the same color, but the guy I'm dealing with is quite the jerk. I've contacted him back in August, left him be for 2 months. The first time I contacted him was probably November, early part. He came up with an excuse as to why he couldn't start it or do it, or he said he had valve covers there that were already smooth. They didn't have the ridges in it that the 3800s come with if you're familiar with the platform. Didn't have the ridges in it. They were smooth that he did for me, and they were primed, ready to be painted. But then he said all these excuses. I'm not going to go into it, but I left him be again. Contacted him about 2 months later again. It went through December, through Christmas, through the early part of January into the late part of January, and I said, hey, I've left you be. I've tried to be impatient, and I've tried to just let you do your thing, but I'm getting impatient now. Tell me what's going on. Are you taking this project on? Or are you just blowing me off? I'm getting really upset. I want to know, am I going to have my painted valve covers, and when? I didn't pay him a dime yet, so don't worry about that, guys. I'm not stupid. I knew that this was going to happen. He has this reputation to take people's jobs on and not do them. So I was expecting this anyways. That's why I told it to him way back in September, August, that I need something done. Can you take it on for me? Because I knew it was going to take him months. So anyways, basically the response back I got before I deleted Facebook and on Messenger was more excuses. And the only picture that I have is just of some primered smooth valve covers. And that was 2 weeks ago that I got that picture. And it's been 6 months or 5 months. 6 or 5 months just to smooth and primer some valve covers when he could have this done in 3 days. I don't know. You tell me, but I'm patient. I was waiting. I'm hoping he's still going to do it for me. If not, I don't know. I'm really going to be shocked then, because the motor's torn apart and I have the valve covers that I have in my possession off, waiting for these smooth and painted ones. If not, it's going to look really stupid with what I'm having powder coated and not having anything done to my valve covers, especially with all these brand new parts that I have. Without further ado, guys, it's almost at 15 minutes. I'm sorry. I hope you made it this long. If not, I apologize for me blabbing, but again, let me know what you want from me. Let me know what you'd like to see from me in the future. If you like these, I'm going to do more of them whenever you guys want. Comment, throw my channel out there, and subscribe. Alright guys, thank you so much. And this is Jeff. I'll see you guys later.